guys, how the devil are you? It's Sunday today. It's actually Remembrance Sunday. It's a bit of a big deal in this house, to be honest with you, the Remembrance Sunday. My father was military. He was a pathfinder, a paratrooper in the Second World War. He had me when he was quite old, but yeah, he saw action out there doing that. My brother-in-law is a triple amputee from Afghanistan, and he's actually there today doing the parade. Yeah, he got caught out by the improvised explosive device, but I'll tell you what, he is a real trooper. It's not slowed him down at all, as you might think it would. So yeah, and also my nephew, he is very involved with the military, and I got quite involved with him. He set up a charity called Boxing for Veterans, and I got quite involved with him doing that, and I boxed on a number of occasions. I think I might have done about 4 fights with them actually, raising money for veteran charities. So yeah, it's a bit of a big deal in this household when you think back to, you know, all the things, all the privileges we have here in this country, in England, you know, and you know what these guys did, and you know, a lot of them didn't make it. So yeah, that's what's going on today. So yeah, putting that aside, I mean, we might be able to do some more with the Boxing for Veterans. It's been on, they've had some complications, but that seems to be sorted out now, and we might be starting that up in the future. So there might be something worth covering on the YouTube channel as a bit of a sideline. But at the moment, if you haven't been following this channel and this is the first video you're watching, predominantly this channel is about plastering, and we've been doing really well. We've only been going, I mean, the channel's been active for quite a while, but I haven't done anything with it, notably to warrant any monetization until we started doing plastering videos, and they kind of have really taken off. So we've been doing plastering videos for a couple of months, and I was surprised at the momentum it gathered in such a short space of time. It seems to have leveled off a little bit now. It's not growing as fast, but it's growing steadily, so I'm quite happy with it. The money side of things, I mean, initially, you know, you hear of all these people making money on YouTube, behaving in the most childish ways, and you think, crikey, you know, these guys are just being complete idiots and making an incredible amount of money on YouTube, and people are watching it. So when the plastering videos took off, and you know, since I've been doing them, it's been brought to my attention that quite a few other guys are doing a very similar thing to me. When I first started doing it, I was unaware of anything. I'm not like a techno dinosaur or anything like that. I do understand YouTube and use computers, but I'm a plasterer. I don't really tend to use laptops or anything like that in my line of work. So I've had to get my head around it. Also, I bought a load of laptop and recording equipment to record music, because I play the guitar as well, and I thought I might try and get into record some songs and stuff. But as things have evolved, it turns out it's worked out for the plastering videos. Now, the plastering videos are going quite well. We became monetized. I should have wrote the information down, but we've been monetized for just over a month, and I'm not sure, I mean, I haven't received any money yet, but for the first period, and I don't think it was a full month, we have already estimated revenue from ads is £219 something pence, and apparently now I've set up the AdSense account and all these things you have to do. That's what they're going to pay into my business account, minus the tax, on the 21st of November. So yeah, so that stopped. So the videos have been getting in between 500 and 1,000 views on average within about 2 or 3 days. It's really up and down. One weekend when I first started doing it, I mean, I was looking at the analytics, because the analytics on the YouTube app just go on and on and on and on. So basically you're looking at how many views you get in the last 48 hours and how many views you got in the last 60 minutes. And one weekend we was up to almost 40,000 views in 48 hours. And then another weekend we flipped back down and it was like 4,000 views in an hour, and I was like, this is amazing. Really, like, if this, we keep going at this pace, you know, we're going to start making some money surely. But to be honest with you, it's just a drop in the YouTube world, isn't it? It's all these people doing all these different things on there. I mean, the numbers that I'm achieving are quite modest, but I feel they're quite big. So yeah, so what I've been doing is to try and stay relevant with the larger boys that are doing plastering videos. And I've tried not to watch these videos so that I'm not influenced and try to replicate anything they're doing. I'm kind of just, you know, just playing around, just doing my own thing. And I think I'm going to continue with that course of action. But so yeah, to stay relevant, I've been trying to pump out a video most days of the week. Initially the videos were around half an hour long. Now I'm getting them down to sort of like 15-20 minutes for the last week or so. And it's also a little bit of an issue trying to find the relevant content as well, in the sense that now there's a bit of a community there, and I keep getting the same people commenting, and it's built up some nice little sort of like pen friend relationships with the guys, and I do remember who you are, obviously, with your names and stuff, and I remember the conversation. So yeah, I've got a number of people that keep coming back, and I'm having lots of conversations. I've said before, like, because I've got the camera in my pocket because I use my phone on site all the time. It's like it's like having 1,000 imaginary friends that I can talk to any moment of the day. So I just get the phone out and record something that I think is relevant and might be slightly interesting. And at the moment, 1,700 people do find it interesting enough to have subscribed to the channel. So thank you very much for that. I you know, really appreciate it. And I'm quite happy about doing these videos because, you know, initially I wanted to make some sort of sideline. I'm getting a little bit old. I'm 50 years old. And we tried, Judy and I, my partner, we tried doing vegan cooking recipes, and they was ticking over, and we had fun doing it. Was, you know, we wasn't too worried, but it wasn't getting the numbers, and I just happened to put a plastering video up, and it like tripled what the views that we were getting for cooking. And I can only assume, again, there's so many people doing cooking videos that, again, it's just a drop in the ocean. So yeah, that's where we have kind of got to. So trying to think of the numbers. So the first period is £220, and I don't think that's for a full month. This month is still not a full month for me, but the numbers, the amount I'm getting paid seems to be, so on average, I'm trying to do a video every day. Maybe that's too much. That's lasted about 20 minutes. And that's getting, within about 2 or 3 days, we're pretty much hitting 1,000 views. Some a little bit higher, some a little bit lower. So a 20-minute video every day through the week, so five days of the week, let's say on average, is kind of earning me at the moment between £5 and £10 a day, I'm gonna guess. So we're a little way off from retiring to Barbados or anything like that, but we're still going to carry on doing the videos because, like I say, I'm quite enjoying them. It's a little sideline for me. I'm enjoying doing the videos, and in fact I'm learning quite a bit from you guys with the comments. And also, you know, if you're an up and coming plasterer or you're thinking about getting into plastering, it's you know, a good avenue for you to have a look at things and see how it's done. And you know, I'm quite happy with the way that the videos are, where they aren't perfectly edited and polished. I don't mind my tools being seen as dirty, or if I cut a corner somehow, or I kind of like try to give the whole feeling of the job, what's going on, and try to put a bit of your own personality in it as well. I mean, I wrote a song. It's good. Well, I wrote a song. I thought I'd better fit it in there because I've got so many guitars. If you do play the guitar, you'll know what it's like. I need to justify having so many guitars knocking around the house and taking up space. Not that Judy minds too much, I must admit. She's a good girl like that. So yeah, that's where we are. We're ticking over. I've earned 200 quid so far, which I haven't been paid yet, minus taxes. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. And I'm looking to continue doing that for the foreseeable future. So please, if you are watching this for the first time, do have a look at the rest of the channel if you're interested in plastering. If not, I mean, it's probably a good thing for you to have a look at to see what sort of money, if you're looking at doing your own YouTube videos, what sort of money you can expect to receive. I mean, the money doesn't sound like much, but I think in such a short space of time, within the space of 2 months, we've managed to get monetized and get that 1,000 subscribers. And it's getting people to actually subscribe, which seems to be the difficult thing. Getting the views is fine, but getting people to actually hit that button, although it's a very, very simple thing to do, is the tricky thing. So I've been watching some other YouTube videos about making YouTube videos, and a lot of the guys on there, I've noticed, are saying you kind of take off a little bit when you start hitting 2,000 subscribers. So we're going to continue and see if that carries on, and see if we can get 2,000 subscribers, and see if that makes much of a difference at all. So yeah, it's been quite an interesting little journey for me, and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable, and that's probably the main thing as well. If you do embark on doing something similar to this, or whatever it is you decide to do, you look at the end result of what somebody has achieved, and it's very easy to think, oh, I'd love to be like them or get there, and then not actually take into consideration the journey that it's taken, the process it's taken for them to get there. I mean, it's like it can take 10 years to become an overnight success. Yeah, I've heard that one before. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to catch up with you, let you know what was going on. I don't want to waffle on too much. We've got roast dinner that's going to be made soon, and I'm going to sit down and chill out and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. And it has actually been quite a nice, relaxing weekend in the sense, I mean, if you look back through the videos, we've been working, Shay and my lad, we've been working 14 days in a row, and the work's been really up and down. It's been feast or famine, and I've had to diversify the sort of work, the area I'm putting myself in, where I'm not working so much for myself. I've had to get in with other plastering companies that are on bigger projects, and just work under instruction rather than organising my own little cutting the cream off the top little private jobs where you get offered cups of tea and you're in there working directly for the customer in their house. That sort of side of things seems to be slowing off, although it is coming up to Christmas, and we've been doing some other work for Jasper the Emperor. If you want to have a look at some of the other videos, you'll understand who Jasper the Emperor is. He's the guy that taught me to plaster, and is a bit of a Gordon Ramsay style sort of plasterer, in the sense of the environment that you find yourself in if you are going to go and work for him. So there you are. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. We'll call it a day there with this little video. So yeah, next week we're in for another builder who's retired. I haven't even got the address yet. I've got a brief description of the work that's needed. It's a room, and he approximates that it's going to take 2 days of work having me and Shay there, and he's not even giving me the address yet. So that's probably what I'm going to do as soon as I finish this video, is message him and say, where am I actually working tomorrow? So yeah, next week it's all up in the air as usual, but I'm sure we will get through it and it will unfold in exactly the way it was supposed to be. So you guys enjoy your Remembrance Sunday, and we will catch you next week with more videos about plastering.